They're not listening to you yet, but when they do, you're gonna wanna know what to ask. I'm Ruben, a linguist and a dialect coach. And until AI can give us reasonable pronunciation feedback, here's what you should be asking it instead. Prompt number 1. Lay out all the vowel sounds in my target accent. As a bonus, you might ask it to compare those vowel sounds to my native accent. Which ones are overlapping, which ones are the exact same, and which ones do I really need to change? I'm talking about getting the set of vowel sounds that you're going to have to learn. Now, every language has a set of vowels, finite list. You can study them all. They're either a simple set of vowels or some combination thereof. You can lay that out and AI can help. What are the differences between my native accent and my target accent? Very important stuff. If I'm going from American English to Argentinian Spanish, the path is a little bit different than if I'm starting with, Japanese and I'm going to, Canadian French. So knowing your vowel map is step 1. Prompt number 2, I would ask it to do the same thing with consonant sounds. I would identify first which consonants are really obviously different. Maybe this is something I don't actually need to ask it, like a trill in Spanish. I want to know what those obvious differences are. Then I also want to know which sounds are more subtly nuanced and different. Maybe like a T in Italian, Italiano, or a T in Japanese, to. It's just a little bit different from English to those languages. So I would want to know about that. And in particular, I would also want to know terminology, if there are any allophones of those consonants in the target accent. Allophone is just a fancy word for a variation of that phoneme, of that letter. Is that letter pronounced in 2 or 3 or 4 different ways? I want to know about that. Sometimes sounds change, but the letters or the way that you write it stays the same. Number 3, compile a list of phrases, short phrases between 3 and 8 words that contain those tricky sounds, and I would do this as a focus one at a time. Take any of those individual sounds from the first 2 prompts, the vowel sounds or the consonant sounds. Zoom into one of those that don't match up from my native accent to that target accent and focus on that and give me a list of 4 or 5 phrases, maybe 20, that contain that sound maybe 2 or 3 times. So it's not about tongue twisters, it's more about like strategic repetition. So I'm seeing it, use common vocabulary, use phrases that I'm gonna see all the time anyway. Just give me phrases that have those sounds so that I know, oh, that's how you spell that. Give me everyday words and basically implement the sounds from vowels and consonants into those phrases. Keep it short, keep it natural, keep it repeatable. Stuff you'd say every day. For number 4, I would say, show me common phrases that native speakers use every day. Phrases between 2 to 5 words, maybe 2 to 6 words. That way I'm seeing more idiomatic language. I'm practicing the connection, the linking between the words. I want to know which phrases, which idioms in this language kind of go together. Something like, whatever you want, or what do you want to do? What do you want to do? The whole idea of chunking words and phrases together and making that a part of my habit. But I'm practicing the same things I'm going to say all the time. And prompt number 5, this is a little bit more personalized. I would have the AI create short, humble intro to answer a common question that you get asked a lot. So maybe it's, tell me about yourself, or what do you do for work, or why do you speak this language so well? And you might have the ability to just piece words and phrases together, but it's nice to be able to think about this as a calm, colloquial, connected, natural spiel or a script that gives off a nice representation of who you are. This is the opportunity to practice that, the text generated for you, but then take that text and share it with a real human. I would probably find someone whose voice you admire, whose accent you like, and have them just make sure that that's how they would say it, in their voice. And then you could practice the pronunciation of that. It's a very common technique. I do this all the time in the languages that I study. And there you have it. 5 prompts that I would use as a polyglot and linguist and a coach to just get some more structure to what I'm learning and how I could maybe get closer to building confidence in all the different accents. AI won't make you sound native, but it can make you more aware. And awareness is where real accent change starts. Remember, accents speak louder than words. We're here spreading the language love with a bit of AI. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. Has it been? Let's go through it a bit more. Let's have some fun.